We are back with a new playlist on artificial intelligence mini projects, and the project for this playlist is going to be sentiment analysis using NLP. Natural language processing or NLP helps computers communicate with humans. For example, with the help of NLP, computers can read text or hear speech and interpret it. So this is the technology that we'll be using for today's mini project. So let us begin with importing the necessary libraries. So here we have imported two libraries. The first one is NumPy, which we'll be using for performing some mathematical operations, and the second one is String, which we'll be using to perform some string-related operations. Now, the next step of our project is data pre-processing. But before beginning with the data pre-processing, let us have a look at our data set first. So here I have my data set which contains 3000 sentences that are taken from IMDb, Amazon and Yelp reviews. So I have used the open function to open my txt file where all these reviews have been stored. The f.readlines function will return a list containing each line in the file as a list, and the list is stored under the variable name content, and here we are printing the first 10 lines of the list content. Now the next step is separating the string from the labels. Now as you can see over here, every string is associated with a label 0 or 1. 0 indicates that the review is a negative review and 1 indicates that it's a positive review. But in order to train this model, we need to separate it from its labels. So for that, so here we have separated the string from its labels. X.strip will first separate all the white spaces, or it will remove the leading and the trailing white spaces in order to reduce the file size or the storage space that is required. So the next function that we have used is the x.split function, which will basically split the string into two parts. The first part will contain the actual sentence or the review, and the second part will contain the label that is associated with it. So in this x.split function, I have passed the \t character, which means that I want to split the string at this \t character, and the 0th index indicates that this will store all the sentences or the first part, or the part before the \t character, and this 1 indicates the part after \t. So basically in the list of sentences, when we print the first 10 list of sentences, we can see that the part containing just the review or the sentences has been printed. Similarly, if I print the second part or the list of labels, we get a list containing just the labels or just the second part after \t. Now I want to store this list of labels in a variable called y, which will be in the form of a NumPy array. And the data type will be int8. Now when I print y, it will return a list of all the labels that were previously stored with our review. So once this is done, the next step is to remove punctuations or any stop words that may possibly be there in our sentences, and to convert all these sentences into lowercase. Now to use our data in any model, the input should be in the form of vector, which is why we have to remove these punctuation stop words and convert them into lowercase. So let us begin with that. we have imported stop words from our NLTK corpus. This will basically help in removing all the stop words in English language, as our reviews are in English. So stop words are basically words like the, it, is, which don't add any value to the sentence, but they are a part of the sentence. So first we have defined a function called full remove, and in this full remove we basically want to replace any character or any word that we mention with a space character, and we'll be calling this function occasionally to remove punctuations as well as some of the stop words. So let us first remove the digits. So first we have written a function to remove the digits. I have declared digits, which contains all the digits in the range 0 to 10, which contains basically all the 10 digits. And we have used this full remove function that will basically replace any digit in the sentence or the string with the white space or the space character that we had mentioned in the function. Now similarly, we can write a function to remove punctuations. So this is the function to remove punctuations. We have used again the full remove function that we had previously defined, and here we are passing x and a list of all the string punctuations, which will basically be replaced by this space character as mentioned in the full remove function. So the next step is converting all our reviews, all our strings into lower cases, and then removing the stop words. So let's first convert everything into lowercase. So here basically we have used the x dot lower function to convert all our sentences into lowercase, and following that we have also used the x dot strip function to clear any other white spaces or any new white spaces that could have been created while performing the data pre-processing. So the next step is to remove stop words. Stop words, as I mentioned, are words like the, it, this. Python provides us with a library called as stop words, which can be used to directly remove all the stop words in English. But in this case, we are going to define a list of all the stop words that we specifically want the function to remove. So here we have defined a function called as remove stop words, and we have also defined a list of all the stop words that we want this function to remove. We have manually entered these words such as the, an, it, is, etc. So this function remove stop words will basically check if any word in the list of sentences that have been converted into lowercase contains any of the words from this list. If it does, then it will go to this function remove stop words, and it will basically remove or omit that word from the sentence. Now if I print my list of processed sentences, you can see that any digit, any punctuation or any stop words from these sentences have been removed, as well as all the words in the sentences have been converted into lowercase. So this was all about the data pre-processing part. In the next video, we'll be looking at some new concepts like TF-IDF vectorization, polarity and subjectivity before actually training the model. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.